Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to my little yap sesh. I don't want to call it a podcast. I don't want to call it a podcast because I'm just another white man with a podcast. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to call it a pod. I'm literally fucking suffocating Miffy underneath me. Okay, there. She's happy. She's okay. Calm down. She's in a fine home. I don't know what to talk about, honestly. I have been away from streaming. Okay, well, hold on. I should say there has not been one of these uploaded in a while. This has been the first podcast in a minute. I feel like I've uploaded a lot of other things even in the meantime. It's probably been a year since I've uploaded one of these. Maybe that feels a little dramatic to say, but I feel like it's been a year. Who knows? Who knows? Well, you guys do. I'm sorry about my appearance and how greasy I look. I had done my hair not that long ago, and I was like, oh, it looks great, and then somebody decided to come in here and bother me for an hour, so now it looks like doo-doo. But welcome to whatever episode this is of my little podcast. I don't have a topic for today. I normally have a topic. I kind of just wanted to yap. I have a lot on my mind, obviously, in general, always. I talk a lot. But I have been away from streaming for almost a week now because my subathon starts. By the time that I'm filming this, it's February 20th. It's 2:22 a.m. That's kind of cute. 02/20/2026. 2:22 a.m. And this is probably going up like next week-ish, so probably like I'm hopefully a few days into my subathon by now, but I took a week off from my subathon, from my stream to prep for the subathon. So now I'm here. I have not spoken to anybody. I'm going a little cabin fever style. I'm having cabin fever. I say that like I don't live with my boyfriend. A lot has changed since the last episode of this. I have moved, obviously. You have a whole new background. Not that we were in a similar background each time, but we're definitely in a new one now. Definitely way different. This is my office. Don't mind down here these being empty, and I'm kind of covering the cuter ones. Don't look at that. Okay, it doesn't matter. This is how I imagined filming. I wanted like this sort of angle situation going on. I don't know why, but I thought it'd be cute. Sorry, I gotta show the cleavage a little bit for the thumbnail, whatever thumbnail I do. Should I make my thumbnail face now? The microphone looks a little too phallus shaped to open my mouth that wide and do that so close, but it's okay. We face the repercussions. A lot has changed since a year ago. And this is a brand new year. A brand new year that I'm excited for. I don't have a feeling of dread anymore. I kind of am like, I don't have a feeling of dread. I more of have these lingering memories and thoughts of what I have went through in the past 2 years that I want erased from my memory so goddamn bad. Like, I want them gone. Like, why? So, like, there's a lobotomy, but, like, why can't they go in and, like, dead-ass erase my memories? But none of that matters because I got Ariana tickets today, so suck my dick. Suck my dick. I sobbed and cried for 15 minutes. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, uncontrollably sobbing, crying, and shaking. Holy shit. We're only 4 minutes in. I feel like I've not talked about anything of substance yet. Fuck. Okay. Things that have changed in the past year. I've obviously moved. I'm out of the hellhole that was Austin. Finally. If you watch my streams, you know I hated it there. If you didn't watch my streams, Austin fucking sucked, okay? I had a lot of traumatic events happen to me very fast into moving there. And then it just like progressively got worse and worse and worse. There are some terrible people in that city. Let me tell you, there's some fucking monsters in that city. But I'm gone, and that's all that matters. My boyfriend, I know. Boyfriend. It's so weird. This is new to me, let me tell you. This is new to me. Saved me and moved me away from there. Well, he didn't really move me away from there. He got me out of there, though. So now I'm not in Austin anymore. I'm in a new place. Don't love it here, but that's a different story. That doesn't matter. It's not It's nothing. I just have no friends. I don't know anyone here. Kind of just a homebody, but I'm kind of enjoying. I'm a hermit. Like, I'm genuinely a hermit. I have hung out with people other than my parents and my boyfriend twice. And saying it out loud. Saying it out loud doesn't feel good. Can I be honest? It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel very good, but I'm enjoying being like a hermit. I am a pretty loner person. I'm very okay with being like alone. Obviously, I'm not like really alone because I'm living with my significant other, but I am pretty confident in the fact that I'm very independent. I'm very independent. I can be alone for long periods of time, whatever. I'm very okay with my own presence. Now, are there other voices in my head that I'm not like love living staying with? Yes. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Sometimes when I talk, I get really like bogged down on how I talk, and I'm like, you're being so fucking annoying right now. Like, I'm like, this is not you. I think I'm just like not, I don't know. How interesting is it? How odd. Okay, we've talked about nothing of substance. Okay, things that have changed. I live in a new place. I had to cut all my hair off. I want to tell the hair story. I feel like I've told it so much, though. I actually filmed a Get Ready With Me on TikTok that I'm not going to be posting anymore because I'm realizing that, like, actually editing TikToks is, like, I don't love editing already, and then trying to edit a hour-long TikTok down to, I don't even know what the max you can post is. Is it 15 minutes, 10 minutes? Like, I don't think I could do it. I really don't think I can do it. But I told the story in there, so now I feel like I've told it a lot. I do also feel like I kind of tell the story a lot. To be fair, it's kind of traumatic. Honestly, I feel like that's dramatic to say, but I feel like it's a bit of a traumatic event. Should I tell it? Okay. I'm sorry for anyone who has already heard this. You can just like skip ahead, whatever. I'm actually going to be able to tell this without being interrupted. I feel like I'm like talking about telling a story without being interrupted instantly starts going on another point. I do feel like it's really bad when I'm streaming because I have the chat and then the chat will start saying things and then I like get on that tangent or whatever. Okay, I need to like lock in and tell this story. So last year I think it was around this time. I had my ghost roots. No. It was like in December-ish, January. I had my ghost roots in December, and I was like, I want to change. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do like an all-over copper color. I've never done like actually coloring my hair and doing it all over. Like, fuck it, let's try this out. I found a hairstylist. Well, I had been going to a hairstylist I found off of TikTok. She was very popular on TikTok because she did really cool coloring and dyes and stuff. She was great. I would say her name, but I don't speak well of her at the end of this story, and I don't hold anything. I do hold a grudge against her, but I just don't want to say her name. So I went to this hair girl. She did my red coloring, or the copper coloring, and it was amazing. I loved it. I liked the copper a lot, but I knew I would get bored of it. And around this time, I was also like growing out my bangs. I kind of didn't have the short across bangs. It was more of a side bang situation I was going for. And that was the first time in like probably 5 years that I hadn't had bangs. So it was like a whole new thing. By June or July, I got like I was sick of it. Like I was sick of it and I wanted to change really bad. That was like, I was about to get my tattoo as well, and I was like, I just want something different. I want to go back to, I don't like the maintenance of keeping like a one color. Like I'm not the person for that. I think I don't like my roots growing in and using my roots against the color. I just don't. I'm lazy. I like kind of the easier thing. Now, I love the brown and bleached look. My natural color, this is my natural color. don't look at all my gray hairs. This is my natural color. And I like this with just like a yellow, like bleached, like a blonde mix in of whatever kind, which I want to do again. I want to do soon really badly. I just don't know what I want to do yet. Because I've done a couple different things. So I've done this is a whole tangent. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter. I had ghost roots. That was the last thing I've done. I've done like raccoonish hair, which I would kind of want to do again on this. I think that's probably what I'll do again with this haircut. I think I want to cut my hair shorter too, though. I don't know. I'm in a bit of a weird phase with my hair right now. Trying to figure out what I want. So, now with this, my copper hair, when I got the copper dyed, I cut my hair right, like probably to here. Like it wasn't that long. It was like a couple inches away from my collarbone, but I was like, I want to grow my hair out. I want my hair super long. And so I was like, okay, I can do whatever I want with it, but I just want it back to my natural color and then with the bleach. So I was like, this is great. You know, this is good. Now my hair girl didn't, okay. I don't know hair terminology stuff very well, but I'm like 99% sure my hair girl who did my copper, she didn't bleach my hair. Okay. Now the top of my head was obviously all bleached. It was all blonde. So, and then the bottom of my hair wasn't. So I don't remember what she did, but she was like, I know probably a lot of hairstylists wouldn't do it this way, but I'm not going to like bleach your head. I am just going to put this certain coloring over it, whatever. I don't remember what she said, but I remember her being like, people would probably bleach your hair, but I'm not going to, whatever. Which, if she bleached my hair, she wouldn't have had to do the ends of my hair because, or wouldn't have had to do like a good chunk of my hair because it was already blonde. That doesn't matter. None of this matters. Around June or July, I was like, okay, I want to dye it. My hair was pretty long. I had grown it out for some time. I had layers, like pretty, kind of extreme layers still. It wasn't like my mullet or as many layers as I have now, but my hair definitely was not all one length, but I was growing it out. Very proud of myself for how long it was getting. Really liked it. Had gotten a few trims, whatever. So I booked a new appointment with this hair girl who had done my copper hair. So she had cut my hair a few times too. At this point though, she had moved to a new salon. She like owned a salon and was like starting the salon and stuff. So it was a little bit of a different experience from the other times that I had gone to her because I was going to her before she like owned this big studio with other stylists in it. Not a week. Was it the day before? It was like 2 or 3 days. It was the week of the appointment. I don't think it was a full week. I think it was just a few days. She texted me. She was pregnant at the time and she had some complications. She couldn't do my hair. Okay, that's all I'll say. She couldn't do my hair. She was like, I'm also going to be out until next year. And I was like, it's June or July. I think it was June. I'm not doing that. I can't do that. I can't have this hair anymore. Like, it wasn't like I was bad. I was just itching to change my hair. I want what I want when I want it. I'm lucky enough to be able to go and get my hair done whenever I want. If I can do it, I'm going to do it. I was already getting my tattoo that week. I was doing like a whole transformation. I was piercing my own ear shit. Like, I was in the mood for it. I wanted it. My hair also at this point, I hadn't been using the color conditioner that I was normally using to kind of keep my hair copper and kind of keep my roots like blended. So my hair was fading to like just a kind of pudgy brown color. Like it was just like my hair was just brown again, and I was like, I just need some change at least. Like just get my hair to be all one color at this point. You could also really tell where my ghost roots were, because that's what faded the fastest, because it was like I wash my hair with hot hair I wash my hair with hot water no matter what. Like I don't really care. Like I am sorry, goodbye copper, hello nice hot warm shower. That's why I was using the conditioner, so that like it kind of helped me, and I'd wash that out with cold water, but that would be at the end of my shower. So my hair was it was all different colors. I wanted it to at least be all one color. And oh boy. So she tells me she can't do my hair. She's like, we can either reschedule next year, or I can put you with one of the girls at the salon. Now, mind you, she owned this salon. She hired these salon people. She hired these girls. So she had already known what I wanted to do and seen what I wanted to do and told me that she could do it. And so she already knew what I wanted to do. She saw the photos. Should I show you the photos? Should I pull up the receipts? I think I shall. So, sorry if I just like smacked that against. I still have the Pinterest board of it. So she tells me that she can't do my hair, but she can put me with one of her other stylists if I wanted. And I was like, you know what? Sure. If they can do it, yeah, great, sure. Well, so, let me show y'all. This is what I showed, okay? This is, I don't remember which photos I had exactly sent to her, but these were kind of the inspo I was going for. I wanted my roots to be my brown color from a little bit further down all the way to a little bit before the ends to be blonde. I did not want the gray and I did not want the black, okay? I wanted this with natural colors like blonde and my natural hair. So that's what I wanted and that's what I said. So she reschedules my appointment with another girl, and I go and find this girl's Instagram, and I'm stalking her Instagram, and I'm like, this girl doesn't do a lot of color work, or at least hasn't posted it. My other girl was like fantastic at color work, like insane. I can't, like, no matter the end of the story. Oh my god, the back of my head, I look like fucking George Harrison, bro. Is that his name? Whatever, one of the Beatles, whatever, it doesn't matter. I look like a little British boy, okay? No matter what, like, no matter how I feel at the end of the story, no matter how I feel after this end of the situation, that hair girl was fantastic at color. She's so extremely fucking talented, okay? So I've stalked this girl's Instagram, and I'm like, I don't think this girl is going to be able to do what I want, which is odd because this girl saw what I wanted and rescheduled me with someone that's not going to be able to do what I want. Like, there's no way. There's no way, right? There's no way. She's got to be able to do this. So I should go ahead and pre-jack the next thing I'm going to show you. So I get into the appointment, and when I tell you that getting in was terrible vibes. Getting in there, it was terrible fucking vibes from the start. Which I was telling myself in the car on the way here, and this is the kind of freak that I am. I was like, if I'm not meant to go and get my hair dyed, I'm going to get in a car accident. Like, God, if you don't think I should go and get my hair dyed, make me get in a car accident or something. Like, make it to where, like, show me a sign. That motherfucker didn't show me no damn sign. Okay, now, obviously, not God's number one child or nothing, but can't help a sister out. Like, come on. Like, what's going on? So, as soon as I get there, it's bad vibes. Can't get the parking situation for this place is also weird. And so I knew the last time I had gone there, I had like gone through the wrong door. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to go through the right door this time. So I like walked to the door that I think's right. I'm trying to open it. There's somebody on the inside just staring at me, struggling. Okay. Then for longer than I should have, to the point where I'm trying to push and open the thing, and so I just knock. The person still sits on that chair though and staring me up and down, like looking at me through the window. I can see the person. Finally, someone comes through and opens the door, and I was like, is this not the door that I was supposed to come in? And they were like, no, it is. It just is weird. And I was like, okay. And so I'm like, oh, are you my hairstylist? She's like, yeah. We get in. I sit down. She's like, okay, so what are we wanting to do today? And I'm like, okay, Ashley, oh, there's another part of the story. It doesn't matter. Okay, no, I will say it. There was another stylist in this salon that, like, was so rude, like, so negative, talking very loudly, extremely negatively, and there's more to it later, but like as soon as I walked in, I could like feel the presence of this woman. She was not having a good day, okay? And I could tell that it was rubbing off on the girl who was doing my hair. So the girl's like, what are we doing today? And I was like, She didn't tell you? What? Whatever. I show her the photos, and like, I show her the photos I just showed you, explain to her. When I show her the photo though, her face like drops. And I was like, oh my God, she's not gonna be able to do this. Which pisses me off for many reasons. The main thing is that I'm a spoiled fucking brat, and that I want what I want when I want it. That's the main thing. That's the main reason I'm pissed. No. So then I'm like, I have other things that we could do. I have other things saved. Like this, I have other options if that you don't think of this can work. She's like, no, it's okay. And I should have gotten up and fucking ran from that moment. So then she asked me my hair history. I say, at that point it had been almost a year since I had gotten the ghost roots. I had the ghost roots up until like 7 months before then. Like this was like June or July. I got rid of them in January. So, and I had gotten them in August, July or August. I think it was August. July or August. I can't remember. It was around then though that I had dyed my hair. Or was it May of that year before? Oh my God. It doesn't matter. I had gotten my hair dyed the ghost roots were a year before that I'd gotten it done. So that heavy bleaching hadn't been for a while. My hair health was great. And actually when I went and got my copper done, the new hair girl complimented on how healthy my hair was and how well done the ghost roots were by my last hair girl. Okay? Keep that in mind for in a little bit later. So the girl is giving me weird vibes, and I'm like, we don't have to do this. I keep saying, I have other options. I have other photos saved. And I did have I'm not even kidding. I did have other photos saved. I wasn't just lying to make that up on the spot. I had other photos saved. Like, I had this hair saved. I had this hair saved. I had just the brown and blonde combo. That was really all that I wanted. I wanted something new. Even this, like something easy like this. That's what I had saved. And I could have showed her any of those. But she kept insisting that it was fine and that she got it. She asked me my hair history. I tell her. It makes me a little bit nervous that my previous hair girl didn't tell her about it, but obviously she was going through kind of a medical emergency. So like I was like, she didn't need to tell her that. She's going through a medical emergency. It's fine. So then she's like, let me do a test strip and bleach on it and see how your hair does. She does it. She's like, oh, it lifted fine down here. I have to just be a little bit careful with where your ghost roots were because I don't want to like mess up your hair. I'm like, okay. So in my mind, now I'm going to again repeat, I am not a hairstylist and I don't know what I'm talking about. I have very loose ideas of what I'm talking about. So I'm going to give you what I thought should have happened, okay? And again, I'm not a hairstylist. I don't know. So all of this could be wrong, okay? All of this could be wrong. What I thought could have been done was a color remover of some sort because I definitely still had color, this copper color on my head, whether it be from the dye 6 months ago or from this conditioner. So I thought she's probably going to do a color remover, see where that puts us, and then probably bleach put a lot of bleach on my ends that were my natural color, like the brown or whatever color came up, and then just a little bit on where the ghost roots were to kind of just get the rest of that color out. That's my thought process, okay? Now again, I told her I want my roots where they're at right now, I don't want those bleached. I want my natural color there. I want it from here to here-ish, like I don't have the hair that I did before. I was like from like here-ish and then down, and I was like, and I want there to be a good amount of brown on the ends. I think that would be cute. I was like talking to her, she's like, yeah. And I was like, again, I don't want it white or gray like this photo. I just want it yellow or blonde. I want it this color, pretty much, you know? that is even like maybe a little lighter than I needed it to be, because I knew I could use damn purple shampoo and get it lighter, as light as I wanted. Okay? So she starts doing the foils after doing the test strand, and she is getting really close to my roots. She was getting all the way to up here. I was like, that's weird. That's weird. Why are you bleaching hair that you don't need to? I trust her. It's fine. It's fine. Especially when I told you that I wanted my natural color roots. Whatever. It's fine. So she bleaches pretty much my whole head other than my roots. Sorry, there's hair in my face. Hair fell into my eyes. She bleaches almost all of my hair. Which I was like, this is odd. That's fine. Oh, also, pre this. She asked me, she was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this in one session unless you have a lot of time to spare. And at that point, I had a movie at like 10 p.m. It was like 3. And I was like, I have a movie, but like, if anything, I can cancel the movie. She was like, oh, well, then I really don't think we're going to be able to do it in one thing. That's not what I asked for. And you're telling me you can do it in one day as long as we just spend a little time? Yeah, I'm good. I can do it in one day. That's a whole other fucking thing. Okay. She then tells me it's going to be $900. Yeah. She told me the coloring, which, whatever, was going to be $900. And when I heard that, I was like, damn, it's fine. This is a sign that she can do it. If it's going to be this expensive, she's got to be able to do it. She's going to charge me this much money. She's got to be able to do it, right? Like, there's no way. There's no way, right? And when I'm going to go into the next bit of this story very angry. And if for any reason the hairstylist that did my hair is watching this, I hope that you're not. I doubt that you are. For some reason, if you have stumbled upon this and you're watching this and have gotten to this point, I want to first off tell you that I'm sorry. This was not a good experience for either of us. I hope you can understand where my frustrations come through. I'm one bad client. I hope that this never happens to you again. You should have told me to pick a different inspo photo though. Period. Okay, period. Now, I'm going to be a little mean within the rest of the story. It's for dramatics. It's for the viewers. And if you're this girl, I would click off now. You have your own story to tell of this. I have my own story to tell from this. Okay? Click off. We're in the bowl. She's bleached my whole head at this point. And I can tell. Because she's pulled the foils, some of the foils, and it's like a centimeter away from my scalp. And I'm like, okay, why did she do that? That's so weird. Whatever, it's fine. I'm going to trust the process. She told me it's going to be almost $1,000. It's fine. I'm in the bowl. She's washing the bleach out. And I can hear her, like, huffing. And, like, as she's touching my hair. And my hair is feeling weird. I can feel, like I can tell how my hair is feeling from her just like messing around with it in the bowl. Okay? Sorry. I had to like just mentally prep for these moments because it's like, it was a lot. She keeps going to the back and then out, to the back and then out. She does it like 2 or 3 times. Each time she comes back, she huffs a little bit harder. I can just tell something is wrong. And so I'm immediately like, I'm about to cry. Because this girl is huffing and puffing while doing my hair. Also, my hair looks so greasy right now. So, whatever, it doesn't matter. This girl's huffing and puffing while she's like touching my hair. I'm scared. I'm scared for my life, honestly. I have never had extreme damage on my hair. Even with my ghost roots, like, my hair was definitely probably a little fucked from that much bleaching, because I never bleached my hair like that before. But it wasn't like dying or dead. It still looked healthy. It looked great. It obviously was healthy, and it was fine. So then she comes around from the bowl and sits in the chair next to me. Oh, actually, there's more to this. There's going back to the woman. I forgot. I brought her up. I told that part of the story and forgot. Whilst I'm in this bowl, obviously your head is like, you're like leaned back weird because the bowls are shaped weird. I can't really see. This salon is in this like refurbished older older gorgeous Victorian home, almost like it was a gorgeous house, but it was like renovated, remodeled. And the other stylist, who was so negative, was stomping through this house, stomping. Her clients, she had like a few clients in between the time of like bleaching my head, whatever. And each time, like, she would say something negative about the salon, and then like she would stomp around. It was the most like overstimulating like situation to be in, and especially when I'm like highly emotional, like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. So that's going on. Then this girl is huffing and puffing at my hair and pulling at my hair, and it's got me scared. So I'm about to cry. Like, I'm like literally like, oh my God, something bad's happening right now. Like, there's something bad going on behind me that I have no control over. I'm not going to have any control over. And I don't know what's going on. Nobody's talking to me. Well, until she comes around the bowl and sits down in the chair next to me. And I cannot get this image of her sitting in this chair next to me out of my head ever. This moment will never leave my head. She crosses her legs, sits crisscross applesauce in this chair. She looks at me and she goes, okay, so if you want to pull up Pinterest and like find a different inspo photo, I am not going to be able to do what you wanted today. Your hair is just a little bit mad at me, and I don't want to bleach it anymore because it's a little mad at me right now. So I instantly start crying, of course, because that's the obvious reaction in the situation. She's like, oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just overwhelmed. I really wanted this. I didn't say this, but earlier I told you to tell me if you couldn't do this so we could do something else, and so that this didn't fucking happen. But that's okay. And I'm like crying. I'm very, very upset. I'm crying. And I'm like apologizing profusely. I'm like, I'm sorry. Because I'm like, this is dramatic. I'm being dramatic. I'm crying over my hair. I'm being dramatic. And then she goes, to be honest with you, like, no, it's okay. I get you. Like, I actually went in the back and had a panic attack and cried a few minutes ago because of this. And so I was like, is my hair okay? She's like, oh, yeah, your hair's fine. Your hair's fine. No, your hair's fine. Like, no. I was like, okay, I'm really worried about my hair health now. No, your hair's okay. It's okay. And I was like, are you sure? Because it does not seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. The way you're talking about it. Doesn't seem like it. So she's like, so what do you want to do? And I was like, if you can just get it back and dye it to my natural color, that's fine. Just dye it to my natural color. Please. Now, another key thing, which I don't talk about a lot, is that I had asked for a different haircut. I wanted like bangs again. Like, I was like, I want kind of that girl's haircut in the photo. Like, I was like, I want the layers, I want the face framing layers, and I want kind of the bangs again. I'm kind of going with the side bang, but I'm kind of liking the idea of these bangs, like, you know, and it wasn't full on bangs, especially like I have now. It was kind of more wispy in the front with just like side bangs. I wanted my hair middle parted again. That was what I really wanted. I was doing a side part, and I was like, I kind of want to middle part it again, but I didn't like how a middle part looked with my side bangs because it like flooped out a weird way. Okay. So I asked her to just give me my natural hair back, please. My natural color. I just want the brown color. If you can just match it the best to my roots, it's fine. Just do that. I'm still crying. She's like, okay. So she Starts doing that. I'm still crying for a lot of it. I'm freaking out at this point. Text people, freaking out. Text my mom, freaking out. At this time, Rose was in town, and I was texting Rose like, she fucked my shit up. She fucked my shit up. So I was geeking pretty bad. She does whatever to my hair. She takes me back. She's blow drying it. She's asking what I want. I'm like, you can do whatever. I don't give a shit at this point. I know that I cannot look in the mirror. Oh, here's a photo. I just want to show you my hair. So this is a photo that I got. I'm obviously crying. At this point, she has told me that my hair is fucked. Like, I'm gonna have to find something else. Okay. So this is what I looked like at this point. Okay. I'm in the bowl. I'm sobbing. She had just told me to find another photo. Okay. So I tell her to go back to my natural color. As you can see, like, it's also really close to my root. There's like more proof of it being super close to my root when I didn't ask for that, but that is kind of, we're long gone from there now. I knew at this point that I was going to burst into tears when I saw my hair. I didn't have my glasses on while I was in the chair, so I didn't really like have to see. I'm just scrolling on my phone trying to distract myself because I know I'm about to freak out. So when she's like, okay, all done, she takes the cape off of me, I instantly stand up and turn around. I don't even look in the mirror because I know it's going to make me so mad. At this point, this girl is also crying. You know it's bad when we're both damn crying. Like, you know that there's something wrong when we're both fucking crying. She says, I'm sorry. I say, how much do I owe? She says, don't worry, you don't have to pay anything today. She gives me a bag full of stuff to help with my hair. Mind you, she had told me my hair wasn't fried and that it was fine. So she's giving me a bag full of a hair mask, some conditioner stuff. Odd, okay? Odd for what you just told me. She gives me a bunch of free stuff. She's profusely apologizing. It's okay. It's okay. I leave. Now, I filmed my reaction to my hair. My first reaction to my hair when I left the salon. Okay? Because I knew what it was going to be, and I did not want to see. I already knew this girl was having a hard time. I was not going to force her to sit through this too. Okay? I am now going to show you that video, and yes, I'm going to put my phone up to the camera because I'm not editing this. You got me fucked, bitch. How many times have I stuttered? I'm not editing this. So here is my first reaction to my hair. If you can't read the caption on this video, it's, if you hate me and wanted me to fail, you have won. Okay?
Guys, first reaction to my hair. Okay, guys.
Dramatic, I know, but if you've made it this far, what a lovely, beautiful face. What a gorgeous, beautiful face there. And how wonderful this is. This is going to be the thumbnail. I'm going to make this the thumbnail because this is what deserves to be the thumbnail. So this is my hair. I then proceed to drive home and sob my eyes out and have 5 or 6 panic attacks. Like, a lot. I'm flipping out. Here's another video of me crying. Trying to make it look like semi-okay. Now, first off, it's black. My hair's black. But also, not all of it's black. Can you tell? That's blonde. That's green. Let me get, like, when it's in the light, that's green. Why is my hair black in the first place? Because I told you to do my natural color. This is my natural color. It's a dark brown. It's close to black, but it's not black. You can tell it's not black when it's up against black. This was trying to be black, okay? So I get home, and I'm trying to make myself feel better. I have, like, kind of tried to reshape my hair. I literally have a video of me, like, trying to mess with it to make it look cute, and I just, like, break down. And I'm trying my hardest. Now, this was a very hard time for me, to be fair. I lost a bunch of weight really fast. I was going through a lot mentally. It was a lot. I was in a very stressful environment, house-wise. So I was going through a lot. This was kind of the cherry on top for all of it. I then finally kind of get it to a point where I'm like, okay, I like this. Now, in this photo, you can tell it's green. It's not black. It's green. Which, sure, we love a green moment. So I have a movie that night. I go to the movie that night. Whatever. The next day, I wash my hair. And I'm like, yeah, this is not. Wait, I cannot remember. Is this? Oh my God, it is. This is after I showered. This is what my hair looked like. One shower. So, obviously, I'm a little more freaked out than anything else. The girl does end up sending me a very long paragraph telling me that she hated how the appointment ended. She's sorry. If I ever need a haircut or anything, that it'll be on the house and that I can book it, whatever. And then she ends the message off. The message before this is very kind, and I'm very grateful for it. She then ends the message off with saying that I could do extensions, tape-in extensions, to if I wanted to switch my hair up. Now you got me more pissed off. Like, now you've pissed me off more. So I then am like, I have to be able to do something here. First off, my hair can't be this color. I'm going to have to box diet or do something. So I start going to Sally's and I start trying to do stuff. So the first kind of like bigger thing that I do, because I try to dye it with like a non-permanent like dye, and it washes completely out. And I was like, okay, something's got to change. And I'm like, let me do a color remover, because let's just try it. Let's just try a color remover, see what it does. So I do the color remover, and this is what my hair looks like. Now, first off, fucked. Not even just color. Look at that. Ramen noodles right now. Like, it is like disgusting. Like, that's disgusting. So, also my hair felt like shit. Like, my hair like felt so gross. So at this point, I'm like, what the fuck do I do? So then I'm contacting my other hair girl, and I'm like, help me. What do I do? Help me. Because I'm like, I don't want to box dye my hair, because then that means I'm not going to be able to do anything to my hair for much longer than I'm already not going to be able to do something to my hair. So I get a color remover. I try the color remover. I then do a glaze. Or not a glaze. Oh, fuck. I can't remember what I did. I talked to the Sally's worker, and the Sally worker was like, ooh, you can try this, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff. So I get a few different options, and I try them, and they completely wash out. They don't stick in my hair. And I'm like, I'm going to have to box dye my hair. Like, there's nothing. And at this point, too, my hair is 4 different colors. So I'm not going to be able to box dye it to my dark brown color. I'm going to have to box dye it black, or the darkest color that they have, which is going to be darker than my natural color. Like, I'm kind of fucked. So I do that. My hair is a color that I'm like okay-ish with. It's not all the same color. This is like kind of that next day. It's better. It's much better. It just looks kind of more natural, whatever. Now, my hair is still gross. So this is the day that I actually dyed it. This was July 26th. So in starts me constantly having my hair up, because I don't like it down because it's so thin. My hair up. Now, I never wore my hair up normally. My hair up in a bun. That was what I was doing a lot, because my hair looked gross when it wasn't like that. And when I tell you I was like wearing my hair up every day, like in a low bun, anything, I fucking mean it. It was always in something like this because I could not stand how it looked down. I didn't like it. Like I would try to put my hair up. It just wouldn't work. It wasn't cute. Didn't like it. It was always up. Always up. Which it looked cute. It does look cute when it's up. So I found the little cheat code. That didn't last long though. I couldn't keep this for super long. So then eventually, so I'll actually go into detail. I realized that like my hair when it was down, it looked fried, like fried. I went and was trying on dresses for an event that I was invited to that was like a formal event, and I was just trying on these dresses, and my hair when I was trying on these dresses was like, my hair is fucked and disgusting. I don't want to wear my hair down in anything. This is kind of like an okay picture of it. Well, actually no. So that's probably what my hair looked like, just a little bit of it in the front, not all of it. This is like, not at this point. I'm saying like before I dyed my hair. This is probably what my hair would normally look like whenever I had all of it, or not all of it, half of it pulled to the front, but not all of it. That was all of my hair pulled to the front. That is how long the entire back of my head, the crown of my head? No. The nape of my neck, like that area, the length it was. It was all short. Fried off. It was fried off. It literally fell out. Mind you, this hair girl was telling me my hair was fine and then it wasn't fucking falling out. Obviously, it did fall out. Well, it broke off. That's what I should say. It broke off. You can see it more up there. But that's how literally the entire back of my neck, like all of the hair back there, that's how long it was. Okay? I wish I had a photo that I could show you of like this in my hair, because now, let me just say, I didn't walk in there with the most gorgeous fucking healthy hair ever, but it sure as fuck didn't look like that. It sure as fuck didn't look at that. I mean, like, there's my hair there. Beautiful. It's pretty long. Like, there it is there. Like, it did not look like that before this. Like, my hair's wet in that. I'm just trying to find a photo that like shows that my hair didn't look like that before this situation. So I am trying on the dress. I give it like some time. Like, I give it some time and I really try. Like, I feel like it was a month. It was at least a couple weeks. And then I go and try on those dresses and I'm like, yeah, it's got to go. Like, it's got to go. There's no way. I hate it. I hate how it looks. I can't do it. So that's when I decided to do the big chop. And so I was going to do it myself because I was so scared to go to another hairstylist, like so scared. And that's one of the main reasons I had kind of put it off. I was like, I'm not going to cut my hair or do anything with my hair because I don't want to go to another salon. I don't want to go to a hairstylist. I had to find a new hairstylist here and I can't travel home because at that point it was like $700 to fly home. You know, like, I'm not doing that. It's fine. I'll wait. It's fine. So finally one day I'm like, yeah, this isn't it. I gotta change something. So I do it like one day I wake up and I'm like, I should cut all my hair off. Or was it? No. It was the day I went and tried on those dresses. I tried on those dresses and then afterwards I was like, I should chop all my hair off. And I'm like, should I do it? I'm talking to my mom. She's like, I mean, if you think so. I show her this like a couple photos. I'm like, I should just do it. I should get a bob. I should cut all my hair off. I haven't had a bob haircut since like fucking second grade. Like, before that, like, no, that's a lie. I cut my hair short in 8th grade. Okay, so the last time I had my hair like even above my shoulders was 8th grade when I cut it all off also then. So this is a big step. This is a big movement, especially because I'd been growing out my hair for so long. I was like, fuck it. I will do it. So I book an appointment at an Ulta, which is always kind of scary. I go in and I'm like, hi. Yeah, I want to cut all my hair off. I kind of tell her the story. She is looking at my hair and the whole time she's like, yeah, your hair, is really damaged. Like, it's like pretty bad. And I was like, already knew that. Thank you so much, though. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm so in shock by the story. So she cuts all my hair off. I cut my hair up to my chin, cut all my hair off. That was kind of where the damage, I asked her to cut pretty much all the damage off, and she was like, about here is where it's kind of at. If you want to cut it up to here. And I was like, cut it all off, fuck it. So I cut all my hair off. I only recently cut it to this little like bob bang situation, which I am very happy with. I'm kind of like craving, I think because this hair's not like alternative enough for me. I love having crazy funky hair, and like, guys, I used to go outside and people would compliment my hair. That would be the first thing that they noticed about me. They compliment me. Old people would get mad at me for my hair, and I miss that. I miss having funky kooky hair. I want funky kooky hair really, really bad again. Ooh, got the hiccups. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to do something different though, for sure. I kind of want like a longer pixie cut, but I just got my hair cut, so I'm gonna wait. My hair's also been getting greasy really fast. It doesn't matter, whatever. My hair looks like shit right now, so don't look at my hair right now. It's just really greasy. So, yeah, which I think I know why. I think it's the product I've been putting in my hair after the shower. But sorry about this. Took a lot longer to tell the story. And I stayed on track for the most part, so that's pretty wild. But yeah, that's what happened to my hair. I'm gonna go for a little bit longer so that it's hopefully not all like this, but not all about this. But at the same time, I feel like it's going to end up. Yeah, that was my hair story, and it's frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. I think that a lot of it was out of plenty of our controls, and really, who is to blame is me. I should have gotten up and left as soon as I felt that weird vibe walking in. And as soon as she made a face and I could tell her demeanor change from showing her the inspo photo, I should have gotten up and left. That was the first and final strike I should have had. But you know, everything happens for a reason, you know? I did really love the short hair. I loved the short hair. Hated how it looked growing out, though. Did not love kind of like the weird length it was at. To be fair, though, I had that side bang still. I think if my hair was all fully one length, would have been a different story. But because it wasn't all fully one length, I had that little fuck ass side bang. Didn't like how it looked growing out. So then I was like, I want bangs again. I want it short again. Cut it off. Cut off a few inches. Now it's definitely growing faster. I'm noticing how fast it kind of grows now, and it's because you can tell a difference when it's like super short, whatever. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair. I don't know if I want to keep growing out my hair. I kind of want to keep it short for the summer. I kind of want to shave my head, but I don't think I'll ever commit to shaving my head unless all of the fat left my face magically. Like, unless I get on that damn GLP-1 that the Osbournes are on and all of the fat leaves my face, I don't think I could shave my head. I have a very round face. I have a fuller face, obviously. And I've gained a lot of weight recently, obviously. So, a shaved head, a bald head with this face shape of mine, just don't think it's gonna work. It's not what I want. I think I'll be more unhappy. But then it would bring me to wearing wigs, which means I can do whatever I want with my hair whenever, you know, like Vanilla Mace. Like, I think the short hair looks phenomenal on Vanilla Mace. She's such a beautiful bone structure, and her hair matches her so well. I love everything that she does. And there's more like experimental things you can do with a shaved head. And it would be cool to see all of the growing out parts of it. I just don't think I'm at a place confidence-wise to do that. Wait until I get ripped again and I get really sexy and skinny again, and then maybe we'll talk, okay? Maybe we'll talk. But for now, I'm liking how I look for the most part. I love my fat ass, my big boobs, so I kind of don't want to lose those. So the shaving head might take a minute. But I am thinking about the longer pixie still. It's on my mind. It's on my mind every time I wake up. Which I could get if I shave my head and then it grows out. You know, I shouldn't shave my head. It's not a good idea. It's something that I wouldn't be happy with. And then I don't think I'd be happy wearing wigs. I'm pretty good at installing wigs, though. I think I'm pretty okay at it. So, you know, maybe it's my true passion is doing that. I don't know. It's weird. Hair is so weird. Feel like Erica Kitus. I don't know how to say her last name. She's a TikToker influencer. Her and her sister. Her sister blew up from Kirsten blew up from like cutting fruits and stuff, and then they started making TikToks and they like just do like day in the life type of things. She just shaved her head and she made this beautiful story, and the way she talked about it, like it was something she had been thinking about a while, and she really wanted to change like her perception of beauty and kind of her perception of her own confidence and her self-image. And she shaved her head. It was very emotional. The video made me cry. Like it was such a cute video of her shaving her head. She had her siblings around her doing it. I think she was about, I don't know, it doesn't matter. It was a very wholesome, cute little thing though, and it really made me like, wait a damn minute. I'm having all these hair issues. I might as well do it. It's almost coming up on a year that I got my hair fried. Almost a year, coming up on a year. June or July. I guess that's not really coming up, but it's closer to then than it is now to then. Does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I feel like also if I shaved my head, it would force me to start doing creative makeup again, which is something that I would like and would enjoy doing. Why am I talking myself into it, bro? I need to stop. I'm not shaving my head. I'm not going to shave my head. The next video, the next one of these, I'm like shaved head like, hey guys. Hey. But yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I've never had my hair fried or like fucked that way. I've never had like such a fucked haircut that like there's like not a lot coming back from it until it grows out. You know, I've obviously had like bad haircuts, my bangs are too short or whatever, but it's never been like there's no coming back from this, and kind of the way that I did have it happen. So that was like a traumatizing experience, I can't lie. Very traumatizing. It makes me want to like do everything myself at home just so I'm mad at myself and I'm not mad at somebody else. Luckily I didn't have to pay that time, but like what if it's just not what I wanted and then it's like slightly fucked up and I still have to pay $900? Then what? Like, yeah. But my mom does not like me cutting my own hair, dyeing my own hair, nothing. She doesn't even really want me dyeing my hair ever. Every time I've dyed my hair, I've had to be like, just wait until I come back. You'll like it when I come back. Because I'll show her inspo photo and she's like making a face. I'm like, wait until I get it and then you're going to like it. And then I go and get it and then I come back and she's like, oh yeah, it looks good. I don't know why I gave her damn Marge Simpson. Hold me your hair. That was not, okay. Well, we're not here for the impressions. That's for damn sure. I can't believe that I took up so much time telling that story and that wasn't the plan for this at all. I guess I didn't really have a plan, so should I be happy that I had something to talk about instead of sitting here twiddling my thumbs? I mean, I could talk for fucking hours. You would think I love the sound of my own voice, how much I can talk. I think I'm just an entertainer at heart. I just love telling stories. Yeah, I think I'm just an entertainer at heart. And when something bad happens to me, I'm like, this is going to be a really funny story to tell later. Which it kind of is. It's kind of a funny story to tell now. The hair situation, obviously. But, yeah. That was like somebody else doing it for the plot for someone else's plot. You know, like she was like, I'm about to fuck up this girl's hair. I'm going to do it still, though. Fuck it, let's do it for the plot. Whose plot? Now, I bet that girl thinks about that situation as much as I do. Oh my god. I hope if you were actually invested in that story, I hope you didn't click off, because I forgot a whole chunk part of it. So, again, to reiterate, this girl was not my original hair girl. I had another hair girl. The owner of the salon, okay, was supposed to do my hair. She rescheduled me with one of her stylists that she said she had faith in, okay? The next day, the hair girl who fucked up my hair messaged me. But I didn't hear a damn thing. I swear on my life I just saw that move. Okay, it doesn't matter. Sorry. Obviously, this isn't edited. Holy shit. I still have never heard anything from my original hair girl, the owner of the salon. Now, I know she knows how that appointment went. And the fact that I didn't get a reach out from her frustrates me so bad. Like, now, she did have, I guess, a medical emergency. She didn't go into much detail about, like, the situation, other than, like, what was told to her by doc. Like, she didn't give me any details. No, I didn't deserve any details of the situation from how she was posting on social media and stuff and everything, how everything was going. It seemed like everything was going fine, though. And I never, even months after, when she had her baby, when she's back to work, no message, nothing. Like, that's frustrating. Maybe that's entitled to think, but I don't think it's okay how that went. And I don't think it's okay, like, you were supposed to be my hairstylist. Hello, thank you. I guess my MacBook, there's a ghost in here agreeing with me. I don't know. Like, there's two parts of me, obviously, in that situation. That's like, she doesn't owe you shit. It's like, fine. Nobody owes you anything. Whatever, get over it. She had something happen that was, like, scary. She doesn't owe you shit. Then there's another part of me that's like, as a business owner, I had this pretty bad experience. Which, you know what I could have done? I could have went on TikTok. 10-part series. Who did my hair? Who did I marry? Who did my hair? Putting this bitch on blast, you know? Talking about the salon. Sorry, I wasn't calling someone specifically bitch. Calling, like, the salon on blast for the situation. Because I've seen these type of situations play out on TikTok and it never ends well. And I didn't do that because why would I do that? I'm pissed off at my hair, but, like, that's not gonna get me anything. Maybe I could have, but then I would have known it, like, as the girl whose hair got fucked up, and then, like, would that have, like, kicked off, like, my Twitch career, my OnlyFans career? Like, probably not. So obviously I wasn't gonna do that. But, like, you know how many people told me I should have done that? You know how many people told me make a TikTok talk about this? You know how many people told me to do that and I didn't? And to get no reach out, nothing. I'm like, it's not even about me not doing, the two wrongs don't make a right, but it's just like, I heard nothing. It was a ghost town. I only heard from that one girl, the girl who did my hair. Never heard from anybody else from that salon ever again. Which, like, sucks. Because I was a client of the original hair girl for a while. For, like, months. She was doing my haircuts, my bangs trim, stuff like that. Like, we would talk about social media together and stuff. Like, maybe I'm just parasocial with my hair girl, but I just thought I meant more as a customer to that salon. And it was frustrating to put my trust in somebody else, to be, like, completely fucked over. Like, I had to chop all of my hair off, fucked over. My hair fell out, fucked over. That's frustrating and weird. You're moving weird, girl. Hope you and your baby are amazing, and I hope you're having an amazing life. And honestly, I hope it's all fine. And I hope the salon is doing very well. And I hope that other girl is doing well, and it's not this situation keeping up her at night. Okay? Fuck you guys. No, but for real. I do hope it is, like, obviously I hold, like, a grudge. I'm not going to live in Austin, Texas ever again. So, like, I'm fine. I don't have to worry about the damn hairstylist Grim Reaper. I'm okay. But it is a funny story to tell now. It's an annoying story to tell now. Everyone's always shocked when I show them the photos, talk about it, whatever. Also, it's, like, kind of interesting when people are like, I love your bob. I'm like, thanks. When I first got my bob, I instantly had to go outside and let everyone in the world see me, which I met one of my favorite TikTokers when I did that. And she was like, oh my God, I love your bob. And I was like, thanks. I just had to cut all my hair off because it was fried. And she was like, how long was it before this? And I showed her and she was like, oh my God. I was like, I know. Keeping you on the hook there. Got you on the hook now. Do you want to be my friend? Dude, okay, so the girl that I met was Kin Urich. When I tell you that girl was amazing when I met her, she was so sweet and funny, and, like, She was so like her in her videos. I don't know even how to explain it. I hate like saying that, but she was just so funny and also so sweet. I walked up to her and she was with her boyfriend. They were in Urban Outfitters and I was like, I just want to tell you that I love your videos. Like I love your videos. And I'd known she'd live in Austin, but I never expected to see her because I didn't live like in Austin City like she did. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you." She gave me a hug, like super sweet. Her boyfriend Bobby, super sweet, like great people. After I walked away from that, I was like, "Oh my god, I think I smell like shit." I'm like 99% sure I smell like shit. My breath smells like shit, and me body wise smells like shit because I was sweating my fucking ass off because it was so fucking hot, and I wanted to wear a fucking cute outfit. And I did DM her and I was like, "Hey, I met you at the domain today. I'm so sorry if I stunk." She never replied because what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, okay, weird. Like, what was she supposed to say? Nah, you good. Nah, you good. And honestly, I'm telling this and flexing that I met her and name dropping because bitches online are trying to say that she's a rude person. And let me tell you, she did not know me and she did not need to be nice to me. And she was extremely nice to me. We walked out of Urban Outfitters together and walked. And then I was like, "I'm going to go to my car. It was nice to meet you." Very sweet. Very sweet. Don't get it twisted. Fake story times on TikTok. See, this is what I'm talking about. These bitches take story, post on TikTok because they think they can get famous. What if I posted a fucking 20-part series on TikTok talking about my hair thing? None of them did even more than 10 fucking views. That'd be so funny. And then just a flop. And I'm tagging the salon, tagging both girls. You did this to me. They're the only people that have watched it. They're sharing in their little group chat like, "This bitch is crazy." I'm like Gabby Hanna on this fucking salon. Sometimes I feel like Gabby Hanna. I do feel now, God bless that woman. I'm not religious, but I hope that she finds some peace at some point because she still fucking hasn't found it and I don't know how. Okay. But sometimes I'm scared that that's how I'm going to end up. And I just pray, like, I hope not. I hope not. I don't think I will. Next video is a Gabby Hanna crash out video. I don't think I'll ever crash. Here's the thing. I'll crash out on Instagram. I'll never crash out on TikTok or YouTube because that, I know with my luck, that's the video that gets 1 million views. You know, like I just know. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up now. At the point of this being uploaded, my subathon is going on. Hopefully. Well, it should have started. It hopefully hasn't ended by now. If you want to come in and say hi, I'm literally live 24/7. So if you enjoy listening to me talk, guess what? You can do it more and actually talk with me in the chat. How awesome is that? How cool is that? Okay. So cool. That's so cool. Me when I lie. I'm kidding. But yeah, if you want to come and support, you don't have to sub. Don't worry about that. If you want to throw me $5 for your own sub so you don't get ads, hey, I'm going to appreciate the fuck out of you. But you can also just sit there, and also other people are probably going to gift. So then you'll get a free sub and you don't have to spend your little money. How cool is that? There's a lot of goals, incentives. I'm going to do some giveaways also during it. Those I'll also post about on my Instagram. So if you want to go follow my Instagram. If you're someone that likes to jerk off to me, I did make a Gooner Instagram that I'm going to start being annoying as fuck on as well. That is I named it Goonguigui. GOONGUIGUI. So you can go follow that as well. Amazing name. Thank you to my chatter who came up with it. But yeah, it's gonna be the end of this little yap session podcast. I should call it a podcast. I think if I ever actually named it, I think I'm just gonna call it .mp4 or something like that. I don't know. Something stupid, something where I'm trying to be like artsy when this is not like artsy at all. But yeah, that's the end of it. I'm leaving you now. If you made it all the way and watched it to the end, thank you so much. It means so much to me. Comment down below if you've had a bad hair experience, like the video if you want, and subscribe maybe. I have a couple more videos coming out. My last upload was a gaming video, so if you're interested in gaming videos, I would go check that out. Yeah, go check out everything of mine. Go jerk off to me. Go look at my Twitter. Go do everything. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And if you did make it this far, it really does mean a lot to me that you guys like listening to me yap and hearing me talk. I love telling stories. I love making people laugh. I love entertaining, obviously, as I said before. So yeah, very sweet of you to stay here. And sorry if this is so fucking scuffed because I didn't edit it, but I don't care. I'm lazy. Okay. Goodbye.